Continuing our tour of interesting places in County Clare, here we are today very close to Newmarket and Fergus in the Shannon estuary, and the tour today is a historical walk out onto the island of Inishmacnaughton and Feenish Island. And we're in the company today of the outstanding and brilliant historian Máire Ní Ghrugáin, who along with Canon Reuben Butler put together an absolutely outstanding history of the parish of Newmarket and Fergus. And what a joy it is to be in her company today to learn from the feet of the master, literally.
We're here in Feenish Island, and Feenish Island is in Newmarket and Fergus in the parish. It's the house nearest to it, best known, is Carrigerry House. Feenish Island is associated mainly with the McMahon family, the most illustrious of them being the President of France, 1873 to 1879, and it is also famous for William Penn using it as a store for his cattle. William Penn was the father of the founder of Pennsylvania. He was here in 1646. He led the parliamentarians in the Battle of Bunratty, and the stories that we have from it concern one very interesting one. At the time of the Battle of Clontarf, when whoever the owner at the time was, and names weren't established at that time, but he wanted to hold on to his land, and he was being forced off it. Two ways that decided it for him that he'd leave. Number one, his troops came to help him and he mistook them for the enemy, and his son killed them at night. And the second, 60 men, they're buried up there in a grave called the grave of the 60 Paul na Dríomh. The attackers wanted him off the island, so they sent a cow tarred and burning in a barrel, so that the screams of the cow attracted his cattle off the island, and then he knew he had to leave. So Brian na Vorara, or Brian of the Ambushes, was the registered owner of the documented owner of Feenish Castle, which is in the east coast of the island. In 1580, the castle was built in 1570. The McMahons of Clonderlaw and Carrigaholt, evicted from their land at the time of Cromwell, populated Cleena, Feenish, Inishmacnaughton and Dúradile in Limerick, where the President's family and Bishop Michael Peter McMahon's family came from. And John McMahon, the President's grandfather, referred to himself as the Lord of Feenish, and his son, the man that immigrated to France, and as the wild geese were generally known, supported the Continental armies. But he refers to Feenish, he called himself Lord of Feenish, Inish and Arrovan.